Ready, and we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, and welcome back to another episode here, a live episode of the Herons Haven podcast here on the SoFlo Soccer Channel with your host, myself, Matt. And welcome back. It has been a while. I appreciate everybody for tuning in to this preview. We have a lot to talk about today. The main talking point is going to be about Messi, just straight up. A little bit else on the agenda would be Messi. We're going to talk about the player availability for tonight's game, which should be happening in exactly an hour and a half from right now. We're talk about that. We're going to talk about a little bit about Chicago, last time out, what to expect for this time, players to look out for. We'll do the starting 11 should be coming out at 7:30, so in 30 minutes from now. So we're going to go over that, and then we'll do a prediction at the end of the stream. Maybe like about 10 minutes after we go over the lineup, 15 minutes after we go over the lineup. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. We'll give it a couple of minutes for people to start rolling in. Skrilla, what's up, man? Appreciate you for tuning in pretty early. 30 minutes for the lineup. Yes, sir. Lineups always come an hour before kickoff. So we're gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I plan accordingly. I'm gonna say whatever I have to say before the actual starting lineup comes out. But yeah, we'll first talk about Messi. I know a lot of people have already talked about Messi and other, Inter Miami, podcasts and on Twitter and social media. But just as a reminder, he will not be traveling with the team tonight. He has supposedly not been medically cleared. And even if he has been medically cleared, it is best for him not to participate in tonight's matchup against Chicago Fire at Soldier Field. He's been out for 6 weeks in a row with that ankle injury that he suffered at the final in the Copa America. The best, like him coming back in this situation is not the best for him. It's not the best for the club. I know that we've already qualified for playoffs. Chicago Fire are not having the best of seasons right now, as you can see here. Uh, which is the best? Oh my god, I always mess this up. We'll do that one. As you can see here in the table, they are all the way down. They're all the way down right here in 13th position, 26 points. They are exactly 30 points below us. They're still going to fight for playoffs. It's still very possible for them, but it's not worth risking Messi in a match like this. So, but he's been training with the ball. Apparently, Tata Martino said that he's been training well with the physios, with the medical team, even with this team and individually. He's been doing well. So hopefully that Messi could be back by the Philly game. I'm predicting that he'll be back by the Philly game. We return home at Chase Stadium at that point. And so hopefully, I think at that point would be a good return for him, being back at home against Philly, off the bench, 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, whatever the case may be, would be a great comeback for him. And then we'll slowly ease him into the team and into the momentum of things, and then prepare for playoffs. And that would be good. So that's the update on Messi. He's not going to be joining us tonight for tonight's game. But anyways, speaking of availability, let's talk about the availability for tonight's game. The players who are going to be out as of yesterday. So of yesterday, like around 5 p.m. or so, Inter Miami's communications team have said they shared some injuries, some unfortunate injuries for some players. Matias Rojas is one of those players. It's very unfortunate. Apparently, according to what they posted in their community, yo, hello, I'm live. Can you close the door, please? Thank you. Apologies for that interruption. But yeah, so according to the communications department, they provided an injury. It says here they provided an injury update on Matias Rojas. They're saying that he suffered a left ankle sprain and will be assessed as he recovers. That I'm assuming that happened over training, and so it's very unfortunate. That is a huge L. Hopefully that won't take up too much time. Like hopefully he won't be out for too long. And yeah, but unfortunately he won't be available for us tonight. Every time it's the same thing. We got a lot of injuries, and we was doing good, but no Rojas. Yeah, so we were doing fine without Messi. I'm not worried about that at all. But now we're losing Rojas is another key piece to our puzzle. What's up, is Lionel? Yeah, so it's a very unfortunate thing to happen. Hopefully he can bounce back pretty soon. Playoffs are right around the corner, so if he can recover by the end of this month, then he could probably or we should reset. I'm like, we already qualified for playoffs, right? But hopefully we can continue our momentum into the playoffs And Matias Rojas was probably a key factor for that, but we'll see what happens. Matias Rojas is not the only one that's injured. We also have CJ Dos Santos, our backup goalkeeper. He is also injured for tonight's game. He won't be available. Um, he doesn't get a lot of playing time anyway. This is just something that they announced last night. And yeah, and so with the result of that, they are bringing in our Inter Miami 2's goalkeeper, Owen Finnerty, who was a great keeper for our second team. He also played for Michigan State. We drafted him from Michigan State University. Very, very talented keeper. He made 17 starts and leading with the Spartans with 79 saves. So very, very awesome. He also played for Michigan, the University of Michigan, for 3 seasons, making 40 appearances overall. So this guy's a pretty solid keeper, as a pretty solid option in our goalkeeping position. But obviously, that's going to go to trade calendar, so there's no need to worry about that. Moving on with that. No Rojas, probably Gressel will start for sure. Vamos Miami. Yeah, dude. Hopefully, so the lineup is gonna be coming out in about 20 minutes from now. So in 20 minutes, we're gonna be here. We're gonna go over the starting 11. If in my predictions, just kind of predicting what I think we should be putting out there against Chicago Fire. I think we're going to be rocking the same thing that we played last time out. So last time out when we played Cincinnati, we went with like a 5 at the back formation, or with the 3 defenders. We had like the left mid and right mid with Jordi Alba and Chelo, and then the 2 center mids were Redondo and Yannick Bright. And the front 3 was Gomez, Suarez, and Rojas. We're probably going to do something similar, and we'll take Rojas out and we're putting a Gressel in. So it shouldn't be too much of a difference, because Gressel he's been normally performing pretty well in that right wing spot. But his form has kind of declined when he was put in that center mid role. So hopefully Gressel can kind of slip into that right wing like nothing has ever happened, but we'll kind of see. We'll see what happens. But with that, Aviles is going to be also out. He's been suspended from last game as well. Oh yeah, Ace Leonel, like on the money. You've kind of we mentioned it at the same time. Yeah, Aviles, another stupid red card from last game. This guy, I mean, I've already spoke about his decision making, how I feel about it, my thoughts on Aviles. I'm not going to bash him tonight because he's not involved tonight. So I'm not going to even like go there. But yes, we will be missing him in tonight's game. What does that mean? We could probably see an Ian Frey appearance in the center back role. He did come on in that game against Cincinnati when we won 2-0. He did come off the bench. So maybe we could see Ian Frey, make an appearance at center back. And honestly, I wouldn't mind that. If we talk about the center back, if we do a 3-back with, let's just say, Martinez, Sergio Busquets, and Ian Frey, I wouldn't mind that back 3 at all. Would love to see Ian Frey play out there. Will he? I don't know. If Ian Frey doesn't play, we still have Sailor available. We do have Noah Allen as well, who might get a start. Don't have no idea, because what's his name? Tata Martino really highly rates Noah Allen, and he loves playing him in that left center back role. So maybe we could see a Noah Allen appearance with Busi and Martinez, and maybe an Ian Frey on the bench, or maybe even an Ian Frey in the right mid spot. Not really sure, but what do you guys think would be probably the best? Would you prefer? I mean, like, I'm assuming you guys would want to see Ian Frey play, but would you rather see him play in a right center back spot? Would you like to see him play like a right wing back, right mid, or do you want to see Noah Allen? Maybe Martinez hits the bench. What do you guys think on the back line here? We'll take a look at the comments right now. We'll love to see Ian Frey for Toto. Absolutely. I want a back 3 with Frey as part of the back 3. Clara is saying, hello, everyone. Did Messi travel to Chicago? Any news? Clara, there has been no, there has been news. Messi has not traveled with the team tonight for Chicago. He will not be available. Supposedly, he hasn't been cleared by the medical team to travel. And even if he has been medically cleared, we already talked about it earlier. It's better off that he doesn't play tonight. We are hoping for a return for September 14th. That is our hope. That is the date. Uh, that's his predicted return, honestly. In my opinion, at least. I think that he should be making a return September 14th when we play Philadelphia at home, off the bench. But we'll see. But no, he is not going to be traveling with the team, or he hasn't traveled with the team tonight, and he will not be playing tonight. Skrilla says, "Oh my God, please no Allen. We don't want to see Allen." Oh no, crits off to start. Okay, as you're saying, crits off to start. 5-4-1. Says Darius. Agree, better against Philly. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I agree. Alba left back. Alba left back. Martinez Frey center back. Cello right back. Do you think he would do the back four? I mean, because do you think he'll put, I mean, Busi back in the midfield? I mean, like Busi already kind of plays as that 6 as he normally does. I mean, last time he played as a kind of a 2. Do you think he'll probably put Busi back in that 6 role with Redondo and Bright in the midfield or play like the double pivot? I personally liked the double pivot. Um, no, actually, no, I take that back. I liked it better with a midfield 3. I think Gressel came off the bench. I'm trying to let's kind of look back here. Here, let me show you guys this part of the screen. So this is how we lined up against Cincinnati, right? With the 3-4-3. Redondo and Bright had a very shaky first half. Second half, it picked up a little more, but Redondo was definitely having the worst, a lesser performance out of the two. Once Bright would kind of switched into a DM role, like a sole DM role, and was only in charge of the center of the pitch, and he had the 2 center mids next to him. It was Benja, not Gress. Oh yeah, he didn't travel for personal reasons. I remember. Once Benja was kind of in there, it looked a little better. But yeah, so maybe it is best for us to play with a midfield 3. I would like to see maybe Bright or Sergio, Bright, and Benja. I think that would be a pretty solid midfield 3. Maybe with Martinez, and like you said, Darius with Martinez and Frey as the center back, with Jordi Alba and Chelo as the wing backs. Maybe that could be the best, that could be the best lineup for us. Busi in front of the center backs. Yeah, Chicago shouldn't be too much of a problem. Maybe try something new. The thing is, though, Ace, as much as I kind of agree with you, at the same time I don't. And the reason why I say don't try something new is because we do, in my opinion, and this is just coming from me, right? If I was a manager in this situation, I would definitely rotate a bit, but at the same time, we do want to stick with a similar style, similar tactic, a similar mentality to take us into the playoffs. We only have, after tonight, I believe we have 7 more games left of the MLS regular season, and we want to keep that momentum going into the playoffs. Whether that's using the same players, whether that's using the same tactic, the same mindset, like, or the same kind of like, mentality going into games. I don't want the players to be like, oh, okay, we already qualified for playoffs. Let's just kind of change it around a bit, or let's not try so hard, because we're still trying to push for supporter shield, right? And whether or not, a lot of people may not care about that, it's still a trophy for Inter Miami. And silverware is what Inter Miami need this season for it to be somewhat of a success. So, yeah, maybe try something new. Maybe, rest some players. Maybe rotate the squad a little bit. But honestly, we should be trying to get as many points as we possibly can, placing us as high up in the league standings to get a higher seed for us to get a bye, and for us to secure supporter shield and have that silverware in the cabinet, being our second ever piece of silverware that in club history. So that's just my take on it. I don't know how you guys kind of feel about that, but that's just kind of my take on it. So even though Chicago Fire, they aren't having the best season at all, they're significantly worse than us. They are, what I say, 30 points below us in the league standings. They're still fighting for a playoff spot. Even though, yes, all those factors are looking good, I still think we should try to take this as seriously as we can without taking too many risks to the point where we're just injuring players. We can't lose any more players. We have so many players that are not available for tonight's game. including Rojas, including Dos Santos. Who else are we missing? We're missing obviously Messi. We're missing Rojas. I don't know if Gressel is going to be because guys remember Gressel missed last game because of personal reasons. Don't know if those personal reasons have been resolved. I think I saw him on social media, like on the team social media. Not too sure. So Leo Afonso is still out. Here, let me show you guys this tab. Leo Afonso still out. Dos Santos, Facundo Farias is obviously out. Sunderland is out. Messi, Matias Rojas, and then Freire obviously still out. So we're missing a lot of players, guys. Um, I don't think Taylor is starting anymore. Gomez took his spot. Um, yeah, it's Gomez. So I'm gonna keep that comment up because I've talked about that quite a bit. I've talked about that quite a bit in recent times because Taylor has been in a dip of form, unfortunately, right? Because Taylor has been pretty good for us this season, but he has taken a dip in form in recent times, and freaking Diego Gomez has been kind of killing it. He's been pretty killing it in whether that's in a left wing spot, whether that's in a left mid spot, whether that's in a cam role. He's been pretty killing it for us, especially on the offense. So his movement, his passing, his agility, his determination, his pressing, um, his kind of stamina. It's been really helping us on a press. And yeah, no, he's definitely been better than Taylor in these last couple games. So Taylor definitely had to hit the bench. Gomez definitely had to take his spot. And I don't know, maybe we could see a Taylor off the bench. Maybe we could see him starting, maybe to rest him, to give him a little bit of a rest. But I want to see Diego Gomez continue his momentum, obviously without getting injured again. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll see a Taylor off the bench if the game is going in our way, in our favor. Hopefully, we keep Bright as a defensive midfielder. You're saying like in general at the club. I mean, we have to enjoy him out, while we still have him because, in my opinion, like we'll probably lose him in like 2 years. If somebody doesn't come from like an Italian club doesn't come in for him next year, I think we could probably see him go in 2 years. Because he's 23, I believe. He's not like super. He's not like teenage years young, right? But he's still pretty young, and he still has the opportunity to go to Europe and make a name for himself, especially in the Italian league. I feel like he would be very, well suited for Serie A or even Serie B. But I don't know. Maybe we're gonna try to enjoy him for as long as we can. I really hope if he does leave Inter Miami, I really hope he doesn't go to another MLS club. That would be a really tough loss for us. Skrilla says Frey might start today, and today is his birth. Oh, today's his birthday. Then he 100% should be getting a start. 100% he should be getting a start. So if that's the case, I feel like that kind of changes a little bit. I feel like that would be like, oh, okay, it's your birthday today. We'll give you a start, right center back. So yeah, I think if that's the case, my predicted lineup should be with Chelo, Alba as the wing backs, Martinez and Frey as the center backs. I'm gonna predict that it's gonna be Cremashi left mid, Busi. Okay, no. So this could be like a double pivot, right? So this could be a double pivot of Sergio Busquets and Bright with Cremashi playing kind of like an attacking role with Gomez, Suarez, and hopefully Gressel if he did come with us, but I'm pretty sure he did. And Gressel in the right wing spot. So that's what I'm kind of predicting. I think that would probably be the best course of action for us. I think that would probably give us the best odds. The game can be a trap. Don't underestimate the opponent. Never underestimate the opponent. I say it all the time. Don't ever underestimate the opponent, especially Chicago, like at Soldier Field. If you guys don't remember last year, I know last year we had a completely different team, but it still matters, right? History still is kind of relevant in this sense. Last year when we went to Soldier Field and we played Chicago, we lost 4-1. Wasn't the best, right? Like that's not ideal for us. Let me try to pull that game up, but we lost 4-1, and we had a completely different lineup, right? Like it was a completely different team. It's like you can't compare it. Yeah, look, I just pulled it up. This was our team. We had Drake Callender, who apparently had an awful game. Well, conceding 4 goals, of course, you're gonna have a low rating, right? Noah Allen left back, Miller, Kritzov, and Yedlin. Cremachi, Bushi, Arroyo. Remember Arroyo? Taylor, Martinez, and Farias. Um, it's still not a terrible team. 4-1 is kind of crazy though. This is a Chicago Fire still with Shaqiri, Doumbia. Damn, they had Doumbia last year. I don't even remember that. That's crazy. That's actually wild. But anyway, we still had John Motto. We still had Stefanelli. We still had Chris McVeigh. We still had This is a completely different Inter Miami team. This is without Messi, without Suarez. It's kind of wild. No Jordi Alba either. So yeah, no, it was definitely a completely different Inter Miami team and a way better Chicago Fire team. Chicago Fire are not looking good. And fun fact, Chicago Fire. I don't know if you guys knew this. Chicago Fire don't have Shaqiri anymore. They announced it a couple of weeks ago that they mutually parted ways with Shaqiri. Um, Here, let me try to pull up the article for you guys. But yeah, they lost Shaqiri. Don't know why they mutually terminated. Like I think now he's playing. I think he wanted to play in Europe, and I think that's where he is now. He's playing for FC Basel or Basel. I don't know how you say it depending on the accent. Um, Let me share this with you guys. Uh, they announced on August 14th, the club and Shaqiri have agreed to mutually terminate the contract. Parting ways is the best interest in all parties. We thank him for his contributions. Blah, 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 blah. I believe the right time for me to explore new opportunities in my career. I want to thank the club and the fans for the support in my time in Chicago. I wish Fire nothing but success moving forward. So yeah, definitely he wanted to move to Europe and he just needed to part ways. So he just wanted to leave Chicago. And I think the only way to do that was to terminate his contract because of it was outside the window. It's outside the window, and I don't think they were going to be able to secure a move by deadline. I don't know. Like, I don't think the paperwork was going to go through. I don't know. Zero clue. But they mutually terminated the contract. But that is huge for us. The point that we're trying to make there, it is huge for us that the fact that they don't have Shaqiri, literally their best player on the team, they don't have him. So that gives us an even more advantage offensively, or defensively, because their offense is not going to be as strong. But they do have this guy called Hugo Coopers, zero clue how to say his name, but they have this guy, Hugo Coopers, a Belgium international, 27 years old, probably their best player, if not their most offensive threatening player. This is probably somebody that we have to look out for. He's nowhere near Shaqiri, right? He's not a Shaqiri at all, but where does he play? Yeah, he has European experience. He's played in the Belgium league. He's played in Greece. He's played for Genk. He's played for Genk, really. That was his last team, and he's been playing in the Chicago Fire. This is his first season with the Chicago Fire, and he's been doing pretty well. 10 goals in 26 appearances. Pretty standard, right? Like that's really good. So that's the player that we should probably look out for. They also have this 20-year-old. I probably should have showed him before I switched back, but they have this 21-year-old Brian Gutierrez, United States, American-born 21-year-old. He scored the winning penalty against, not the winning penalty. He scored the penalty in the 94th minute against NYCFC last time out. This is their last game. 94th minute penalty equalized. They put a 21-year-old American on this penalty and not their main man Coopers. No idea how you say it. They put him and they didn't. So that's very impressive. So 21-year-old American, they put him on the spot in the 94th minute to tie the game, and he did it. That's definitely somebody to look out for. Kylian Acosta, former international. Don't know if he still plays for the national team. I would say he's somebody to look out for, but he hasn't been in the best form in recent games. So honestly, unless he just flicks a switch and all of a sudden he's just he turns into Xavi or something, then he really shouldn't be that big of a threat in the midfield. But we still have to lock him down because it's him, Gutierrez. Don't know about Jimenez. Really don't know. But Coopers. Those are the three threats that Chicago, in my opinion, have that could do any sort of damage to us. What's up, Outlaw? Sorry that I missed. I don't know if you guys commented. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't miss any comments. Midfielders Gomez, Redondo, Bright, and Gressel. You think they're gonna go with a 4 midfield like that? I mean, it's honestly not even a bad shout. The Gressel and Gomez are gonna take, wingers roles apparently, or wingers roles. Excuse me, more often, but they'll definitely drop back to play, I guess, more supportive roles. Famous. It turns into Shabby famous last words. I really hope not. I really hope I didn't jinx it because this guy has not played well. Supposedly, right? Like I'm just because I don't watch Chicago Fire, right? I'm just going based off stats and history and what I hear from other people and from other Chicago fans say. Acosta hasn't been that guy in recent games, so I really hope that could stay that way. Excuse me. I really hope that could stay that way, and we can control the midfield as best as we can and hopefully be a pretty offensive threat. But yeah, guys, if we have 5 minutes. I'm 5 minutes early. We have 5 minutes to kill before they release the starting 11, the official starting 11 for tonight's game against Chicago Fire. From then, we'll talk about the starting 11 that they put out. We'll go through it a little bit, and then we'll give our prediction, and then we'll call it a stream, and then we'll just wait until kickoff. But yeah, no, I appreciate everybody that has come over so far. I'm Let me look through my notes because I have my notes here on my laptop. Uh, of anything that I forgot to mention or that I haven't mentioned yet that I wanted to until until this lineup comes out. Yeah, who I already talked about Cooper's, Hugo Cooper's 10 goals, 2 assists in the season. Um, We have 56 points, 17 wins, 4 losses, 5 times. That's our best record in the MLS. Uh, Messi's absence. Yeah, in Messi's absence, we missed 19. Messi missed 19 of the 34 games due to injury and on national team duty. And we're still top of the table, guys. Like he's missed almost half. Like he's missed what, 30%? I don't know what that percentage is. 19 divided by 34. Is that how you do it? I don't know. That's like half. That's definitely half, or that's almost half. That's like 38. 19 plus 19 is 38. So he's almost missed half. He's missed like maybe 40%, 40 something percent of the games, which is kind of crazy. He hasn't played in the last 7 games due to a right ankle injury today in July 14th. I've already said that. Last year, I've already said that last year. I've already talked about that. After this weekend, MLS pauses for a 2-week FIFA break. Yeah, so our next game is not going to be until September 14th, which should be great for us. That should be great recovery for us and our players because we don't have like anything going on during those weeks. Um, so we should be getting a good rest between now and the Philly game. What time are you going to be live post game? Probably. I mean, that kind of depends because I don't know how much of you guys like watch the other Inter Miami, content creators. So I don't want to interfere with their time and with their scheduling. So I think they're going to go live like right after the game. I'll try to see if I could like fit a window in between them because I really don't want to overlap. Like I don't want to like interfere with those guys because they have their audience and I know some of you guys go over and tune into theirs. Um so I'll probably see if I could go probably right after the game, like maybe 5 minutes before the game's over or 2 minutes before the game's over, I'll turn on the live and we'll get the discussion going. If not, then I'll probably record a video and do like an edited shorter down version. That's what I did last time. I really enjoyed doing that. It was a lot shorter. It was like a 13-minute kind of thing. And I honestly liked it. That's what I used to do before I started going live. I would just record the post game, like I would record post game reactions and post game analysis and edit them down to like 10, 15 minutes long and then upload it that way. Don't know what you guys prefer. I don't know if you guys prefer the live post com. Maybe I could do kind of like a live. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do like a live post com, like post reaction, full of like emotions and things like that. And then I'll do like a video of just like a post analysis going like a little bit more in depth on the team. I'll probably do that. So yeah, maybe if the game's at 8:30, it'll probably end around 10:30. Um I'll probably go live at 10:30 then. Like I'll probably go live at 10:30. And then we'll go live for maybe like 30 minutes max. We'll just get all of our emotions out into the air and then we'll talk about next game and then boom, we'll call it a stream and then I'll do more of an in-depth thing when it's not 11 o'clock at night and everybody in my house is trying to sleep. So um I don't hear the haters bring up that we need Messi to win. We've been proving the haters wrong for a while now, and I feel like that's definitely been swept under the rug. Everybody has gone quiet, and nobody's saying anything about it. Like ever since we started winning or getting a lot of results without Messi, nobody has said anything. Um, the focus has shifted to Suarez now. The focus has shifted to Suarez, not even to like Boosie and all the other players. The focus have mainly shifted to Suarez. Um, but yeah, no, nobody's saying, "Oh, Miami need Messi to win." It's absolutely not the case anymore. So I'm really glad that our boys have definitely proven the haters wrong so far because we've gotten playoffs. We've qualified for playoffs without Messi. Messi has helped a few, like maybe a little bit, like for like 10. I think he's played like what, 10 games, 15 games, maybe 12. He's played like 10 to 13 games. He's definitely helped, but we've played a lot more games without him than with him, and so we qualify for playoffs without Messi essentially. Um, oh come on, give them a run for their money. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, we'll do a live. We'll do a short live reaction after the game. Um, we rather you go live. Okay, yeah, we'll go live. Okay, because I only do the I would only think about like I've done the videos, right, because they're shorter and you guys can still comment and stuff like that. But if you guys prefer the live, then cool. You guys prefer the live. The lineup should be out soon. Yeah, it's 7:31. I'm waiting for something to happen. I'm waiting for like a Twitter post or an Instagram post. Here, let's go on Twitter. Normally I would get the notification, but I haven't gotten anything yet. Let's see. I'm refreshing now. Yeah, nothing has been out yet. Let me start sharing this tab. Let's do this. Let's start sharing this tab. Gonna keep refreshing. Nothing's happening. But yeah, it should be out any minute. It should be out any minute. Yeah, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Come on. Have you guys gotten it yet? Have you guys gotten a notification that it came out? Oop, zoomed out on accident. Nope. All right, well, you guys don't have to see me refresh that the whole time, but uh yeah, no, sometimes they're pretty late. Like sometimes I come out like 5 minutes later than usual. Oh, also, fun fact, by the way, tomorrow is Uruguay versus Guatemala. I know none of you guys care about this, right? But I'm gonna be going to that game as as a videographer. I'm gonna be doing. I don't know if I should. I don't know if you guys want to see a vlog on that because last time I went to an international game as a videographer, I did a vlog. It was Italy versus um Venezuela, and I did a vlog on it, and I don't know if anybody really liked it, but I don't know if you guys want to see that kind of thing again. But if you guys do, I'll try to have that out for you guys. But no, nothing so far has come out with the starting 11. They're taking their very sweet time. Very, very sweet time. Outlaw says you almost got 2,000 subs and you're about the same size as the other channels. Don't look down on yourself. Oh no, I don't look down on myself. But I don't look down on myself at all. I'm really grateful and really fortunate that so many people have subbed, and supported this channel and supported me and just hear me blab about and just yap about Inter Miami and other things going on around the world. Like a lot of people enjoy the Inter Miami content. A lot of people enjoy the when I talked about like the Copa America and Champions League. Those are like the three things that people enjoy, like the people that have come back and listen to and watch and stuff like that and talk about with me is Champions League, Copa America, and Inter Miami. So yeah, no, I've been really liking it. I've been really enjoying it. So I hate that they wait until the last minute for the lineup. Yeah, I don't know why they're kind of taking so long. This definitely should have been up already. Don't know what they're waiting for. It's supposed to come out at 7:30 on the dot. Like they should have that like already. They should have that like submitted, like scheduled, but I guess not. So I don't know what they're taking so long. But yeah, I'm gonna be there tomorrow. Don't know if you guys want to see a vlog. I'll probably try to put something together anyways. The only thing that the only reason why I'm hesitant about it is because um nobody's gonna be there. Like it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow, and it's at Chase Stadium. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Nobody's gonna show up. Supposedly, that's what I heard. Supposedly, the ticket sales are very, very low. Um, they're gonna be honoring Izquierdo, the Uruguay player, who unfortunately passed away on the field not that long ago. So they're gonna be honoring him. Don't know if Luis Suarez is gonna be honored as well. I don't think he is because that would be kind of messed up if they would honor somebody who died and then honor like this amazing career that Luis Suarez has. I think that's kind of messed up. So I don't think they're gonna do that, but I don't know. It should be nice. It should be fun. I'd like doing those international games and working those international games because I haven't been doing a lot of them this year. I mean, like I've only gone to a couple of Miami games as media, and but they're always fun. Going to Chase Stadium is always fun. I've literally been going to Chase Stadium for the last 4 years, like, and it's pretty crazy. And I haven't done it a lot this year. The one thing I do miss is going to the Inter Miami 2 games. I miss going to the Inter Miami 2 games as media, as part of media. Dude, they're still not out with this lineup. That is so crazy. What are they waiting for? I Bro, what the hell are they waiting for? Yeah, I don't know what sorry guys. I have no idea what these guys are on, but they have yet to come out with the lineups. Um that is so nobody shit on Data. Yeah, that's true. Dude, I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was this season that they changed it. I don't know if it was this season or last season. I'm pretty sure it was the beginning of this season that they would release like the actual like formation, like the actual lineup, the actual formation, and then there would be so much hate from the comment section, from like media, or from like I guess people like us, like Inter Miami content creators. They would just like bash on like social media saying, "Oh, that is putting out horrible tactics," and so they switched it. So before they would show like the lineup with the formation, but now obviously they switched it this year to just like a lineup card of just like the names of the players who will be playing. Um, to make it less like controversial, I guess. So then people would just kind of have to guess what the tactic is. Because if people see like a formation, kind of like a static formation, they just assume, or people just assume that that's how they're gonna be playing throughout the entire game. So yeah, it creates a lot less controversy just showing the list of the names of players. I don't know. They definitely had to change that this year. So I'm that's funny that you brought that up, Outlaw. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, no, it was at the beginning of the season. The power of the internet. Yeah, the power. It's strong, dude. It's really, really strong. But, dude, what time is it? It's 7:38. It's 7:38. Okay, there we go. Finally. The lineup is out now. Gressel is here. Gressel is here. Drake Callender as our captain. Sergio Busquets, Luis Suarez, Martinez, Frey, Jordi Alba, Gomez, Gressel, Bright, Redondo, Chelo Wingant. Campana's on the bench. Sailor's on the bench. Taylor's on the bench. Kritsov, Cremachi, Allen, Negri, Ruiz, and Jensen is on the bench. Um, okay. So let's figure this out. So Calendar's in goal. The back four is going to be Martinez, Frey, Alba, and Chelo, which we predicted. The midfield is going to be Busi, Gressel, Busi, excuse me, Busi, um, Bright, and Redondo. And the front three is going to be Gomez, Suarez, and Gressel. So yeah, no, essentially exactly what we predicted. So we predicted this. I mean, the only thing that I didn't predict correctly was the one midfielder in Cremachi. I said that Cremachi would start instead of Redondo. I just would prefer Cremachi to start. But this is the lineup, guys. This is the lineup. What do you guys think? It's pretty much exactly as we predicted it. So shout out. It's who predicted it exactly? It was Dares, right? Yeah, Dares. I think Dares predicted it exactly. So props to him. No, honestly, it's the best lineup that we have. I mean, I would probably put in Cremachi, like I said, instead of Redondo, but I agree with this lineup 100%. We're not going to be doing the back three like we did last time. We just are going back to the 4-4-3, or 4-3-3, excuse me. And yeah, we're gonna see an Ian Frey start. We're gonna see an Ian Frey actually make like a starting appearance, which is great. So that's amazing. What do you guys think? Are you guys happy that you're seeing Ian Frey start for the very first time, like ever? What seems to be like forever. Oh my gosh, we need a 7-0 performance. Okay, so now like with Barcelona, that Barcelona game was actually kind of crazy. Barcelona or that Barcelona, like what is it? Rafinha got a hat trick. Yeah, no, that Barcelona is trying to make a statement for this season because Real Madrid tied twice so far, and they have Mbappe, and they were supposed to be like, you know, cruising through the league, but they drew twice already. So we'll see. And Barca's over here winning 7-0. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah. But speaking of that, of 7-0, let's see what do you guys predict like the final score is going to be after seeing this lineup, after talking about Chicago and our position and their position. What do you guys think the starting lineup is going to be? Anthony says Footmob says 4-3-3. Well, Footmob is wrong like half of the time. It's really not like accurate. And we won't know until they go out on the field, right? But I'm predicting it's a 4-3-3. It's gonna be you have to see it's Alba. It's gonna be Alba. Um, oh my god, what is it? Alba, Martinez, Frey, Chelo. Alba, Martinez, Frey, Chelo. With Redondo, Busi, Bright, and then Gomez, Suarez, Gressel. 4-3-3. The only way that I see that it's a 3-4-3 would probably be Martinez, Busi, Frey, Alba, Redondo, Bright, Chelo as the midfield four. And then the top three would be Gomez, Suarez, and then Gressel again. So, I mean, it could be that way as well, which no matter what, we kind of predicted it was going to be either or. So it's not really that, honestly, it's not really that complicated. We don't really have that many players that should be starting but yeah. All right, Ian Frey, what position? We don't know what position he's going to be playing in, but we're going to assume it's a center back position because Chelo Wingat is playing. So Chelo Wingat is probably going to be playing that right wing back role, the same role that he's been playing for a while now. And Ian Frey is going to be taking on that right center back spot. Martinez is probably going to be playing left center back. Suarez is probably going to be playing as that 6 or maybe even like that 2. He'll probably play in the middle center back, probably still contributing to that midfield regardless. And remember, we are the Barcelona Junior of the USA. Oh, maybe Tata is going to be used or is going to use this game to try something new. I mean, this is nothing new at all. Like honestly, this is the same thing that's happened. Like this is the same thing that's happened in it last time. We played a 4-3 or 3-4-3 last time out. Or for the last 2 games, I'm pretty sure we played a 3-4-3, and it's worked really, really well. So maybe it'll work this time around against Chicago. We'll have to see. When it comes to predictions, Skrilla says W lineup. When it comes to a prediction, we should be winning this game 100%. Not only do I think we're going to win this game, I think this is going to be another clean sheet for Inter Miami. We don't get many of those. We don't get many clean sheets in this season. I believe we have 5 clean sheets. I saw a statistic somewhere. I think we have like 5 clean sheets. Not a lot at all. But I think this is going to be another clean sheet added to the tally. So numbers, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 3-0 win to Miami. 3-0 win to Miami. That is my final prediction. Let me know what you guys think now in the comments down below before we wrap things up here. I'm gonna say 3-0 win. I'm going to put it in the chat. 3-0 win for Miami. I 100% think the clean sheet's going to happen. Chicago don't have too many offensive threats except for that Hugo, whatever. I don't know how you say your last name. His Hugo, the Belgium guy. It's the Belgium 27-year-old. He's the only offensive threat in my opinion. So if that's the case, then we should be defending really, really well this game. So we should be getting a clean sheet. 3-0 win is my prediction. What do you guys say? Ace Lionel is saying 3-1 win. Doesn't think that we're going to get a clean sheet, but still with the 3 goals. Anthony's saying 7-0, thinking that we are Barca. Honestly, it's not even that unrealistic, to be honest. We really could score like 5 goals at least if we really wanted to. Um, we have Outlaw saying, I'm going for 6-0 Inter. I'm loving these very enthusiastic. This is very enthusiastic. I'm loving these predictions. Going for 6-0. Very bold, very bold. 3-4-3 is the lineup. Okay. Yeah, we've been playing like that. Nice. We've been playing like that for a couple games now. Anthony, we are the junior Barcelona. Yeah, no, I like these predictions, guys. We have 3-0. So I have 3-0. We have 3-1, 7-0, 6-0. EJ says 4-0 Chicago. That's kind of crazy, bro. I know he's trolling. I know this man's trolling for real. Chicago are dead ass like third to last place. So no, it's all right. I appreciate you guys for putting in your predictions. I appreciate you guys for giving your thoughts and your opinions and your takes on the lineup and how you think we're going to be doing this time around. This is going to be. We already faced them like a couple of games ago in the MLS regular season. We beat them 2-1 at home. Hopefully, we could be 2-0 against them this season. I'm assuming so, and I think we're going to be doing it with a clean sheet. Data says 4-1 to Miami. Payback. Oh, he thinks we're going to do a payback from last season. Pistolero with a brace. Gomez with a goal. Probably Benja as a substitute. 70th minute for Redondo. 100% he should be. But Mans will quit being a fan. Nah. Ian playing a wingback sometime. Ian playing a wingback sometimes new. Don't think he'll be playing a wing. I mean, like if he subs out Cello, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see how the game plays out. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in to this episode of the Heron Haven podcast here on the Soulful Soccer channel. My name is Matt. And as always, I will be going live after the game. It's going to be pretty late. Don't know exactly what time, but it should be at 10:30. I'm gonna set it up now before the game starts so you guys can be prepared for it. And yeah, I'll see you guys when the game comes. Vamos Miami. Hopefully we can get the clean sheet, and most importantly, hopefully we can get the win. I'll see you guys later tonight. Vamos Miami.